Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Stacey Marsh. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the UK. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm sharing with you a card that I have made for a recent card class, a Gingerbread based on the Gingerbread and Peppermint suite in the Christmas catalogue, and it features a invisible section, so I do hope you enjoy putting this card together. For this card you will need a few pieces. This piece here is our card base as such, so it's measuring 10.5 centimetres by 19.9 centimetres. We're going to score that one score line at 5 centimetres. Okay, and that is all our scoring done for this card design. We're going to give that a really firm press so we get a nice crisp crease. Okay, you then have some other pieces. You have another piece of DSP. This is Old Olive in colour, and this is 10.5 centimetres by 5 centimetres. That is the same size as our top panel. And then we have two pieces that are 4.5 centimetres wide by 10.5 centimetres long. Okay, so the way this card, how this card works is that we use those smaller pieces to hide our glued area as such, and we have a little invisible section. So to make a start, we are going to start by attaching our piece of window sheet, which is ever so slightly too wide. Let me just trim that down. Okay, so 10.5. Oops, I'm using my old trimmer. I'm using my old trimmer because I have heaps of blades left over, so it's always a good idea to use what you have. And we're going to lay that down on our top section inside. Okay, and we're going to add some wet glue. Okay, so we're going to lay that down just so that it's 1 or 2 millimetres away from the edge. Okay, but that it lines up nicely. Okay, like so. And then we're going to take this piece of card and we're going to line that up inside so that we can't see any of this glued area. Like so. Okay. Hold that in place for just a few seconds and then fold it over. Okay. Like so. And then at the bottom, you're going to lay a piece so that it is level with the base of your card, the reverse part. And you're going to pop your glue on. And then you're going to bring your window sheet over and you're going to press. Okay, again, holding that in place so it's nice and stuck where we want it to be. And then add your glue to the top. And then pop your piece over. Okay, so there we have our invisible panel as such. Okay, we're then going to add our pieces of DSP. Okay, just realised I've done something a little bit wrong. Just going to see if this will come off. It will. That is the great thing about using a window sheet, is that it peels off quite nicely. So I forgot our piece for our ribbon, so we're going to lay our ribbon on like so, and then we're going to lay this piece back over like so, and then fold. So that piece is now hiding underneath our ribbon. We can then go ahead and put on our piece of designer series paper. Okay, like so. And then we can tie our ribbon. So let's just cut a piece like so. probably cut far too much ribbon for what I need. Is anyone else guilty of that? Hey, we'll have a big bow on today's card. And then we're just going to trim these towels off so they are nice. So I think they're a bit long actually. Perfect. Okay, so there we have our bow. We need another piece of designer series paper that's the same to add to the bottom. I'm just going to grab that piece. So our panel is 4.5 centimetres, so we're going to cut it down ever so slightly. So we're going to cut a piece that is 4 centimetres by 10 centimetres. Nope, that's the same size. We'll cut it down so it's 3.5 centimetres. This has been one of these videos today, I think. Right, here we go. So let's add that piece to the bottom. Perfect. Now, I have cut out 2 snowflakes from the Gingerbread Designer Series paper, and actually it fits in there absolutely perfectly. So let's use the red one on the outside. So we're going to just pop that down like so in the centre, and then inside we're going to open our card up, and again we don't want to see any of this mechanism, any of this glue, so we've cut out a green one that is exactly the same shape, of course, and we're going to pop that down like so. So it looks like that snowflake is suspended, which is exactly the look that we're going for. Okay, we've then got a piece of basic white card that we're going to put in the centre like so, and that just helps to highlight that suspended piece. Okay, and then we're going to finish with a straightforward sentiment. So I've cut a little banner that is 8 centimetres by 1.5, and we're going to heat emboss Happy Holidays. So this card design works really, really well with anything that's symmetrical. So the snowflakes are great for that. There's lots of other things that you could use in our catalogues. You could always leave it blank and add something stamped behind it. There's lots of different ideas you can use. Careful not to burn your fingers when you're heat embossing. There we have it. And then I'm just going to snip off the ends to angle this slightly. And then we can stick that down just like so. And I'm going to pop a dimensional on there. Just going to use a little strip of this edge because it's nice and narrow. So I'm going to add that to my card again because we don't want to see any of that working. And there we have my finished easel card. I have added a little gem to the centre of that one, but it looks nice without. And then inside we've just got "You're the icing to my gingerbread" to add, and that comes from the Frosted Gingerbread stamp set. And I'm going to stamp that in Real Red, which is the red that runs through this suite of products. Okay. And there we have it. That is our finished card design today. I do hope you liked it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button, and do let me know if you have any comments. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.